From planning drugs in a citizen's car to lying about possessing a weapon, here are 5 dirty cops who wanted to frame innocent suspects for the crimes they didn't commit.
Hey, bro.
Hey, what'd I tell you? I told you I was waiting for somebody to come here. They right here, bro.
Hey, bro, you can't do that.
Hey, you tough as bro. Hey, we don't care about that.
This is Amori Johnson, a 20-year-old who was just sitting around waiting for some friends when he was approached by the officer, Matthew Dages, for, as he claimed, smoking in public.
Get the fuck up off me, bro. Because you grabbed me for it, bro. I already told you come here straight. You look goofy as hell, bro. Stop touching me, bro. Obviously, nobody's going nowhere. Hey, what'd I tell you? I told you I was waiting for somebody to come here. They right here, bro.
Sit down.
Oh, my God. You're tough as fuck. Hey, you tough as fuck.
Stop.
Hey, we don't care.
Stop.
Bro, you goofy as hell, bro. Hey, Mr. Dages, you making a big ass deal out of nothing, Brody.
You're the one that
you
just
making a
smacked
big
my
ass
hand.
deal out of nothing, Brody.
Sit down.
You making a big ass deal out of nothing. You real big though, huh?
Dude,
hey, you real big.
you're the one that just
hey,
smacked
you
me.
real big.
Sit down.
Hey, you real tough.
Okay.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey, where was I? Where was I at? Where was I at? Right there. I told you, brother. Right at the came, bro.
That's fine.
The people came. I'm finna dip.
Okay.
I have no reason to be
You're not
detained by
dipping
you, bro.
anywhere. Sit down.
Bro, stop.
Sit down.
Bro, you see your bro?
Sit down, dude. For real.
Y'all are funny as
Dages, alongside his fellow officers, escorted Johnson into the police car, where he proceeded to write a police report that was more fiction than fact, accusing Johnson of smoking without evidence and being combative, a move that would ultimately backfire on him. In the court, Johnson shared in his testimony that Dages interrogated him multiple times, wrongly accused him of smoking, and intensified the encounter by physically manhandling him, even though Johnson insisted he was merely waiting for his friends.
He grabbed my head and neck area, grabbed my shirt.
Dages tried to have his own stand at the court,
that I had made and the determination I had made from where I was standing at that point on the platform.
but the witnesses and cell phone videos suggest Dages was the aggressor, contradicting his report that claimed Johnson was smoking in a non-smoking area. Matthew Dages was fired in the summer of 2020, but all the charges against him were dropped. You might think that this cop could have gotten away with the crime, then just wait until you hear about how another cop managed to sneak drugs into a suspect's car a whopping 67 times. But before we get into that, let's talk about this unfortunate case from January 2019.
Sir, turn off the vehicle.
The person in the car is Gregory Griffin, who was stopped by the Newark police for speeding.
Turn off the vehicle, sir. Turn it off.
But Griffin had other plans.
Turn off the car and roll down the window. Open the door. Get me that other unit. Open the window. Open the door.
What's up?
I got a 646. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Hands. Hands on the wheel. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. Hands on the wheel. The car
Spoiler alert.
is off.
It wasn't off. Then the wild car chase began.
What are you, stupid, bro?
This is a car where Officer Giovanni Crespo was in the passenger seat. He was very excited about this chase. You can even hear the driver telling him to calm down.
Relax, bro, relax. Relax.
Then Giovanni gets out of the car, running and shooting at suspect car. In the shooting, the driver died at the scene, and the passenger died days later after the head injuries. During his trial, Giovanni Crespo claimed that he and his partner had faced an armed threat. The trial lasted for 10 weeks, followed by 4 days of deliberation. Crespo was ultimately convicted and faces a sentence of up to 30 years in prison.
Apparently she thinks I'm special.
It's your daughter. You're supposed to be special. Hard. Deputy Hayke, make sure you don't get run over, okay? I have faith that he will
I want to get off the road. If I do, it's all on y'all.
You ain't gonna get ran over.
You might assume that the deputy who just exited the vehicle is a friendly person, but your judgment couldn't be further from the truth. That individual could potentially be among the most malicious people on the planet. This is what happened here. Sheriff's Deputy Zachary Wester conducted a traffic stop on Teresa, a 52-year-old grandmother, due to her vehicle's brake lights' alleged flickering. Let's see the outcome of this traffic stop.
If you want, just sit right here. Right here, right here.
So they hit me.
If they hit anything, they hit the cars, you'll be fine. Where you come from today?
I went to see somebody who gave me a bad check, actually.
Really?
Look, you don't even want to go back a few days, do you? Easy, don't hit nobody, man. God.
What?
She's that close to him and not getting over. What the hell is her problem?
She was fine.
That's crazy.
She was fine.
While this deputy chatted with Teresa, Deputy Zachary searches her vehicle. While conducting a vehicle search, Deputy Wester's body camera documented him holding a plastic item in his left hand. Later, he approached the suspect with a plastic bag that appeared quite similar.
It's yogurt. That's not mine. No, sir.
I'm not going to ask you any
No, sir.
I'm not going to ask you any questions. I'm going to read you your rights first, okay? So just hang out with Deputy Hayke.
What is it?
I have an idea we're going to test it, though, okay?
Look at him proudly walking by, stopping the facade of a nice guy, and arresting Teresa Odom. She was charged on felony methamphetamine possession and drug. After spending 19 days in jail, the charges were later dropped. But Teresa Odom wasn't the only victim. Many more citizens complained, and internal investigations by the Jackson County Sheriff's Office was initiated. Wester was fired from the Jackson County Sheriff's Office in September 2018. Subsequently, on July 10, 2019, he was arrested and faced multiple felony and misdemeanor charges stemming from his misconduct. On May 18, 2021, a jury found him guilty of 19 out of 67 charges, including 12 felonies, resulting in a sentence of 12 and a half years in state prison. In response to his actions, several of Wester's victims, including Teresa Odom, filed civil rights lawsuits against him, seeking redress for the violations of their rights and the harm they endured. There seems to be an endless supply of these crocked cops. Take this instance for the example that happened on March 1st, 2019, when Zaid Atkinson was confronted by Officer John Smiley while Atkinson was picking up trash outside his townhouse complex.
I couldn't help but notice you just sitting on the patio out there.
What's that?
I couldn't help but notice you sitting on the patio behind this building.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's signs for no trespassing, private property, that kind of thing. Yeah, I wasn't sure what you were doing, if you lived here or you worked here.
Yeah,
it looks like you're working, doing something, picking stuff up.
I work here.
Okay, gotcha. What's the actual address then?
3333 Arapahoe.
Okay, what unit are you in?
I don't think I have to actually tell you that.
Well, I'm just checking to make sure that you have a right to be here, that's
Well,
all.
I just told you I lived here.
Okay.
And I told you that I'm working as well.
Okay.
So shouldn't that be enough for you?
Well, I gotta verify it, just so I know that you
Why
do
is-
in fact live here.
Kidding me? What do you need from me?
If you have an ID with your address on it, that'd be great.
Believe me, man.
Well, we've had some stuff going on in this area. I'm just
I
doing
know.
my job, just making sure you belong here, and if you do, then great, and I'll be on my way. Okay. Do you have anything with your address on it?
Yo, look, man. Here,
Hey,
follow,
hang on,
why
hang
don't you follow
Just
me,
relax.
and I'll just fucking beep the building, dude.
Atkinson presented his school ID and offered to self-verify his residence by accessing the building. Yet Officer Smiley remained fixated on the notion of Atkinson trespassing.
Just chill out, man.
Dude, this is ridiculous.
I'm just asking you if you have something with your address on it, then that would help me.
No, I don't. How am I
Okay.
supposed to have something with my address
Well,
on
a
it?
lot of people have a
They
driver's
just carry
license.
they just carry something with their address on it?
Yeah, an ID.
It's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah. So, Mr. Atkinson, can I get your date of birth, please?
Why?
I just need to verify who you are, that you belong here, that you have a right to be here, okay?
Are you kidding me, man?
Can you have a seat, please?
No.
Mr. Atkinson.
No, I'm not.
Code 12. Can you please have a seat?
No.
Put that down. Stop.
Smiley escalated the situation by accusing Atkinson of obstructing a police officer and detaining him for trespassing.
Mr. Atkinson, right now you're obstructing a police officer, which is a jailable offense. I'm asking you one more time to sit down.
I'm not doing anything wrong. And you're not going to arrest me. You're not going to do anything. Because I live here. And I didn't do anything wrong.
Last chance, sir.
For what?
Have a seat.
For what? For what?
Sit
You're
down.
gonna arrest a
Right now I'm
person? You're
detaining
gonna
you
arrest
and
someone?
investigating you for a trespass.
I live here, dumbass.
Sit down. Sit down.
No.
$290.
The officer intensifies the heated situation further.
That's who you are. You're a
Have a seat, please.
You're gonna tase me outside of my residence? I hope that
Drop
thing's
that.
on.
Put that down.
I hope the camera's on, sir.
Put that
I
down.
really do. No, I'm working.
You need to
I live
listen to
here.
what I'm telling
I
you to
have
do
my
right now.
address. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything
290,
illegal.
we're on
I
the
haven't done anything
east
wrong,
side of
so I'm not gonna
2333
listen to you.
Folsom.
I don't
Subject's
know you.
failing to comply,
You're actually
not
on my
sitting down,
property,
and he
and I
has
feel
some
unsafe.
kind of a blunt object in his hand.
Yeah.
I'm just going to follow until my cover gets here.
Now Officer Smiley loses his temper entirely and seeks to incriminate Atkinson on weapon possession charges.
Sitting down.
Then you're probably going to get tased in a second.
Why?
Because you have a weapon. Put that
I
down.
have a weapon.
Put it down and comply with my orders.
That's not what you're doing, officer.
Do
You
it.
better think, because dude, I could get lawyers, and you have a
You-
camera on you.
It's filming right now.
You're an idiot.
Have a
Why
seat,
would you think
please.
that you could tase me? I'm freaking picking up trash on my property,
I need to confirm
which
it.
is where I live.
There's a sign.
I'm not doing anything illegal, and you're not gonna tase me, officer. So
Sit
how do
down.
you think about that?
Sit down.
How do you feel about that, sir?
Sit
How
down
do you feel about
now.
that, sir? And get your freaking lieutenant here. All
They're
right?
on the way.
Yeah, good. Jackass.
Sit down now. I'm giving you another order to sit down.
I'm not doing anything wrong, and you're filming, and you know it. Alright? And you're filming, so you know I didn't do anything wrong. So you can't tase
290,
me,
we're now
you won't
behind
tase me, and we're gonna wait for the
2333
lieutenant,
Folsom.
and you're gonna
Subject
get
is
some shit.
still failing to
You're
comply.
gonna get some shit, sir. Not
Sit
me.
down, sir.
No, I'm not sitting anywhere. You're not in control here. This is my property. I live here, not you.
Sit
Not
down
you.
so I can
live here.
continue
I
my
feel
investigation.
unsafe Because you just
Sit
threatened
down.
to tase me.
Sit down.
I feel unsafe. No, point the camera here.
You have a dangerous object in your hand and you're failing to put it down.
I'm picking up trash.
Put it down.
Gonna
You're
shoot
being
me.
detained.
Your hand is on your weapon, and you're gonna shoot me? That's what you're gonna do, officer?
290, we're
You're
still
gonna
behind
shoot a resident on his
2333 Folsom.
property for picking
Subject
up
is failing to
trash.
comply.
That's what you're gonna do, officer?
Sit down, sir.
Why don't you use your brain?
I asked you several times.
Use your intelligence. Are you gonna kill me?
Several times I've asked you.
On your weapon.
Yes,
I feel
it is.
threatened. That's
I
a
feel
fucking
threatened
gun.
because you're not
That's a
putting that
gun.
down. Yes, it is.
I'm picking up trash.
Put it down. I
I'm
told you
picking
many
up
times to
trash,
put it down.
And you're holding a gun.
Put it down.
And you're holding a gun.
Sir, put it down.
And you're holding a gun. How do you feel?
Put it down,
How do you
sir.
feel, officer?
As if the officer drawing his firearm on an innocent man wasn't distressing enough, additional officers arrived at the scene.
This is a joke. I fucking live here. You were ready to shoot me down. And you didn't know a goddamn thing. You're wasting all our resources.
I didn't even point my gun
You're
at you,
wasting
sir.
all our resources. There's people out there actually committing crimes.
Right, can I
How do
tell
you
you something?
feel?
Can I
How
tell
do
you something?
Feel? You're ready to jump out of your skin because you know you made a dumb mistake today.
Can I tell you something?
No. I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
I want you to get
Why
off
don't
my
you talk to
property.
my partner
I
then?
don't want to talk to any of
Right
you
now, I need you to
boys.
sit down
I
so
want
we
you
can
guys
figure
to
it
get
out.
off my property and stop wasting my time.
That's not going to happen until...
While the situation grew more intense, one police officer entered the building to verify with the residents that Atkinson was, in fact, a resident there. After Smiley learned this, he then muted his body cam.
Finally, I don't have a date of birth. I don't know who he is.
Okay. All right. So let's. You got his information, and In terms of his name and all that?
I just have his name.
Okay. Then give him his
You're a
ID
fucking
back and then we're out of
jackass.
here. Yeah, because we
You're a
already confirmed he's
jackass.
there, and this
You got the
gentleman
wrong
here just said,
fucking
yeah, he works here and lives here. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think he just.
Zaid Atkinson received a $125,000 settlement from the city of Boulder after an incident involving police officers confronting him while he was picking up trash outside his home. The investigation that concluded an officer violated department policies but couldn't prove racial bias. Despite this, the officer reached a settlement allowing him to resign with $69,000 in salary, maintaining an unblemished record. Atkinson expressed distress over the incident, stating it had significantly affected his life.
That this man had approached me because I'm a black male in an all-white town.
The cop approached Atkinson, determined to incriminate him in something, but what happens when you voluntarily step into a police station and begin to have second thoughts? On February 8, 2023, a fire occurred in a college student named Taylor Brown's apartment in Normal, Illinois, and she came with them into the station for questioning.
Alright, who are you on the phone with? So we're gonna have to seize your phone, so go ahead and hang up.
Seize my phone for what?
Go ahead and hang up.
Why?
Go ahead and hang up.
They want to seize my phone, but I'm not under arrest for it.
You're not under arrest, but your phone's gonna be seized.
While on the phone, Taylor was explaining to her mother what was going on. Her mother is also a police officer.
No.
You're gonna hang up the phone.
I seize my phone, but I'm not in custody.
Listen.
There's three of them all around me.
So listen.
FaceTime you for a second.
You listen for a second. So the fire is gonna be under investigation.
That's fine.
Okay, and we're gonna seize your phone.
Why?
Because the fire is under investigation.
I need to know what my
So you can hand me the phone, or I can take the phone.
But I need to know what my phone's being. They're not telling me a reason why my phone's being.
I just did.
But you said it's under investigation, which I
So listen to me. The fire.
That's her phone.
So the fire is going to be under investigation, and your phone's going to be seized.
Is Shay?
Yes, everybody's phone's being seized.
Oh no, because you never told me that my phone would be seized when I got here. She didn't tell me that.
Okay, and when I got here, the detective wasn't here. We were waiting for the detective, so the detective's going to seize your
But
phone.
no one told me any of this.
The officers did not provide a clear reason or probable cause for seizing the phone, as it likely violated the Fourth Amendment's protection against unreasonable seizures.
Okay.
You told me that you were about to take me home.
Okay, so I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. So you can hang up. You can hang up the phone, and I can take you home. Yep.
So. No, they're not taking my phone and letting me leave. I don't know what I'm finna. It's 4 a.m. I can't go without my phone. Well, how is she gonna go? Right, where am I gonna go without my phone? If I do the interview?
That's up to you.
No, you're not doing the interview. Well, if I do the interview,
You can go do the interview, but your phone's going to currently be seized.
Can I talk to him first? Can he come down here?
Nope, we're not going to do that. So you can hang up the phone, or I'm going to take the phone. That's how this is going to work.
Oh, absolutely not.
So
she said hang up the phone and they're going to take the phone because at this point I'm being threatened.
It's not a threat. I've asked you several times, and you're just going to go back and forth with me.
A reason as to why my phone is being taken.
So the fire is going to be under investigation by the fire department. So stop. Don't interrupt me. So don't interrupt me. The fire is going to be under investigation.
Don't ever tell me not to interrupt you, and I've been this calm.
So the phone's going to be seized. So in a second, I'm going to take it.
I'm asking you. I'm asking you a reason. I'm not being rebuttal. I'm asking you a reason.
So if you would like to talk to the detective, you can.
Why is my phone being seized?
If you would like to talk to the detective that is seizing it, you can.
Customer service at the station is absolutely horrendous. As soon as you step in, they graciously offer to seize your phone without the need for a pesky warrant. However, despite Taylor's numerous declines, the officers somehow believed that taking it by force was the best course of action.
No.
Okay. Go ahead and hand me the phone.
I have to know if my phone is being seized.
Go ahead and hand me the phone. Do not kick. Okay, push your legs out. Stop. Relax. Relax.
Mom, I'm not letting go. I promise.
Relax.
Mom, I'm not letting
Relax.
go.
We just want your phone. That's it.
We just want your phone.
They try to give me with no protection.
After they handcuffed her, she was then transported to the police vehicle, but this didn't stand right with her. Taylor Brown filed a federal lawsuit against the officers involved for the false arrest, excessive force, failure to intervene, and battery. The complaint stated that she experienced physical pain, including bruising, sore muscles, and wrist lacerations, as well as emotional trauma, including humiliation and severe emotional distress stemming from charges that were later found to be unfounded. But if you want to see more dirty cops being caught while doing shady activities, be sure to subscribe and like the video, as well as checking the next video on the screen.